For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
This is the main event.
Dildo Corn is alive.
And kicking. Come on over here, I'll headbutt your ass a couple times, if you know what I'm saying.
This brother breaking off a 40-yard run. This brother, come on, zip it.
I hope I didn't piss off Jesus.
You call that a penalty? Who's
Yeah,
number
I have to
one,
scroll
though?
down.
Who's number one?
It's the LA Clippers.
Oh, shut up! You're saying it wrong, people. I would get her pregnant.
Fuck you, Tripoli.
That just called in and hangs up, you motherfucker. That pisses me off.
Ari, are you in the shower now?
Totally in the shower.
Yeah! He's not a cokehead.
You mean James? Stupid idiot.
You're a stupid idiot for getting so uptight over nothing.
They're clearly lying. They're clearly just...
Why would I lie?
For attention.
Why would I lie?
Well,
I don't
for
need
attention.
attention.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You're a comic.
Yes! Who's back in the saddle? We're here at the Staples Center. Just me this time. Oh, Ari is on Skype. Hi, Ari.
Hi.
Nice. Going around eating gelato?
I'm what? No, I'm in what?
You're walking around eating gelato.
No, I'm eating snow cone.
Oh, isn't that what gelato is?
I don't know.
No, first of all,
What's a gelato?
gelato.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't get the hard to. Joining
No,
us
you
in the
said-
studio
you said
real quick
CH.
before you start rambling is my good friend Paul
gelato.
Morrissey, everybody.
Hello,
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
All right.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, how's
Morrissey's doing David Letterman on Wednesday.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, you ruined his fucking announcement.
No, I was just waiting to
Well.
tell Sam. He's like, "What are you pushing? What are you pushing?" He's like, "Your show get picked up?" I was like, "No, it actually didn't."
You're flying out to do Letterman.
Yeah, Sunday.
That is so awesome. Congratulations,
buddy.
you,
Thanks,
Paul.
man.
Paul is the sneaky assassin. Basketball,
assassin, right.
stand up. You don't see it coming, and then, dude, before you know it, he's just posterizing you. When I first saw Paul Morrissey, we were playing a pickup game, and I saw him like, I got this, dude. I'm gonna lock down this guy. He looks like the slowest dude out there. And then, dude, lit me the fuck up.
Well, that just means in basketball it's good because you can hustle if
Yeah.
people don't know you're good. But in show business it's bad because it just means you're bad at show business.
No, I don't think you're bad at show business at all. I'll tell you what you are is you're not a guy who's
do.
always
I do.
bragging. What's that? You think he's bad?
I do.
Okay,
Show business,
and
yeah.
that's not good for you, Paul, because Ari's a powerful Jew in Hollywood now, so you might be in trouble.
Does he have Google Glass on? What are
Yeah,
those?
are those Google glasses? Are you getting sponsored by them too?
No, they're Warburg Parker.
So, Ari, when you know we're doing this show, you know this time period, every Tuesday for 2 hours, we're doing the show. Do you say, I have to go walking?
It is true.
No, I'm coming back to my part right now. My phone, my iPhone, it drains batteries at about a
Can you tell that chick we just
5% per
heard?
minute.
Can you tell the chick we just heard on the podcast that she did the podcast and please promote it?
Ooh.
Nothing, go on. Morrissey, congratulations on the big Letterman. That's
Hey,
awesome.
thanks, man. Well, Ari's
Yeah.
leaving town. I would have brought him to the studio, but he's leaving, going to China.
Yeah, I would have definitely gone to that. That
Oh,
would've been so cool.
so you start your China run soon.
Yeah.
1 month?
Morris is going to be in Chinatown filming David Letterman.
Are you doing
I'm
1
going to be
month?
in China while he's in Chinatown. Am I doing what?
A
No, I'm
month
not
in
doing
China?
I'm doing like, yeah, I'm doing like a bunch of clubs, a bunch of like bars and stuff.
1 month.
It's a Tripoli run. It should be a Tripoli run.
Someday.
Yellow fever.
It's a pure Tripoli run. Bar after bar after bar.
Can we
Fucking
just,
enemy territory? Take no prisoners.
dude, let me tell you something.
What?
I think eventually, because you're going to be out there so long, you're going to want to
Yeah.
come home. But you will realize that Shanghai is phenomenal.
Why?
Because a man is a man in Shanghai. It will be the closest you'll ever get to being on Game of Thrones.
He's even bowing as he says it. He's in honor of it.
Just puss everywhere, bro.
Now, regular puss or just paid puss?
Regular and paid.
Hold on, look at this. Hold on.
I can hear you halfway down the block.
What? What
Hold on.
just
Hold
happened?
on, I want you to see this good. Hold on.
When did you showcase for it?
No showcase. The first showcase was 9 years ago. Oh wait, was it
9 years ago.
Nice.
Is that when Eddie Brill was still I don't know.
Is this
Before he
Ari
knew Dan
from
Madoni
the
was his
back?
son.
Is that a guy or a
Oh.
chick?
I thought you had a two.
It's a
camera.
dude. It's a homeless dude, power walking with his samurai head.
With the low, relaxed fit jeans.
Tell him you're on candid camera. Okay, Ari, that's where you get punched hard, and we'll get the biggest ratings.
That's it. Punch somebody.
So, Ari, let's get into some hockey real quick. Ari, who are you rooting for? Your old town or your new town? What just happened here?
Dramatic silence.
Yeah, man. Kings.
You're rooting
Oh,
for
I hate the
Kings?
Lakers, right? Right with that.
Oh, wait,
Everybody knows that I hate the Lakers.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Kings.
Okay. Will you be wearing a Kings jersey at any point?
No, I don't have a Kings jersey. I'm not going to buy one.
Did you watch
But
that
I
game?
will. What?
Did you watch Game 7?
Yeah, man. I watched
How
almost every game of
phenomenal
the
was
series.
that?
That was, and I just
Oh.
watched the third quarter too.
Oh, well, they're called. Are
Third,
they called?
third
No, they're
period.
called periods.
Sam? Yes, thank you, Sam.
God forbid if you go on Twitter and you fuck it up. I go, congratulations to the LA Kings for making it to the Stanley Cup championships. And I didn't put finals. And dude, I just got shredded on Twitter.
Yeah.
You got abuse?
Yeah, I put out that hockey fans are hilarious because they complain so much about nobody watching their sports. And then when somebody starts watching their sport, all of a sudden
Yeah,
they're
we're
like,
trying. We're trying.
bandwagon! You're a bunch of bandwagon dudes.
It wasn't even on TV.
Well, NBC
Yeah.
Sports.
NBCSN?
Yeah.
What is that?
NBCSN. They need a better place than that for the fucking playoffs. I mean, I asked them to put it on the cellar, and they were like, "We don't get that channel."
Isn't that ridiculous? That's like
Yeah.
being on FXX.
Yeah. Which was I still can't believe FX did that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
The only reason you do that is so you can charge more, but they literally were about to curb stomp Comedy Central.
Well, they just moved all their successful shows to FXX
Yeah.
to not be seen.
To not be successful. Okay, finally we can do a real show.
There he goes.
Finally.
And he has the angle, like the worst angle too, like it's under your chin, so you can just see like the.
Yeah.
The
Who
second
wants
chin
sweet
growing.
nostrils? What is this, a spirit on the screen?
Speed
Or is
up.
that my chair?
That's your.
That's your chair.
Oh,
the
that's
back of
your
my
chair.
Yeah.
That's your chair. So let's get into your big show.
Light out.
So you showcased a
Well-
while ago?
I would say, back when, remember, and we were just talking about this. You and I, when I first moved here, we showcased for what was the Craig Kilborn show.
Yeah, both got it.
You got it.
Well, yeah.
You
of
got it
course.
like immediately.
Yeah.
Because Sam, I remember you were in the green room and you're like, "Are you pumped? Is everybody pumped?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, man, that's not how I do it. Like, I gotta keep my energy level so I
Yeah.
don't look like I'm nervous."
You're
But
always like that.
But I think I figured out early that I can't keep up that energy for 45 minutes.
Right.
I gotta be in a place like. I can imagine that's why Bobcat Goldthwait stopped doing that thing because it's like.
I talk like this the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that
it
would be
hurts.
tough. But
Well,
you
I
got
do-
that immediately. You got that showcase and you were on the show. Like,
Yeah, then they asked me to do it again. Like, nah, I'm going to take a break. Every time I've ever turned down work is blown up in my face.
yeah.
You got Letterman right away?
No,
No,
he
that's-
did. I got Craig Kilborn right away. When
I remember that.
they offered me to come literally back on a week later.
Yeah, and you said no.
I was like, no, I'm going to pump the brakes on that for a little while. Then I did Ferguson,
Yeah.
and I came back and I crushed. And for the longest time, they used my video as as the crowd is getting ready to sit down. My set was one of the sets they showed the crowd as they were getting ready to go.
Yeah, you gotta get it while it's hot, man.
Oh God, it just
It's
makes
just like
me
a
so
club.
sad.
You waste 8 years working in with this club, and then the guy retires or something.
Yeah.
And then you
Then you're fucked.
I'm kind of going through I think I might have the window in LA might have closed on me. I don't know.
what do you mean?
I might be too old for this town.
I get what you're saying, Sam. I think about it a lot.
Oh, as the guy who just got his new TV show, start thinking like his time might be over?
Yeah, but that's all stand-up stuff. It's not like L.A. Hollywood stuff.
Ari, I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen with you. You're going to get the show. It may get a second season. It may not. It doesn't matter. Because it probably will, because I love you and I think it's a great show and it's perfect for you.
Well, who knows? You got to get ratings and advertise. Who knows about that stuff?
But what this is going to do for you is allow you now to finally get on a sitcom like you should, because you're a great actor. Because you're going to get a seal of approval by a network, and you're a great actor.
Here's my problem.
What? Besides your Jewy face?
No, I read for a pilot with Morrissey actually.
Yeah, I prepared you.
That he got.
No, I was preparing.
No.
Why?
Ari.
You prepare? Are you good at acting?
No, I was preparing him. He was running lines for.
Why you call
It was just
Morrissey to run lines? Why don't you call me? If there's anyone who knows about doing lines, it's me.
I was just hired by for a CBS show.
I'm only kidding, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he didn't like the.
Look at. Can we get a screenshot of that? We'll call it a new yoga move. It's called Happy Jew. That's so great.
That's the Beard Papa logo.
That's so great, dude. Can I get that on a T-shirt? That picture right there.
I'll later and send it to you.
Yeah.
Hey Ari, do you know who books the Dave Attell's Underground?
Comedy Central.
I got to get on that show. They're filming another season. Nothing. I'm like,
Are they really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I heard Ron Jeremy talking about it last night with he said he just shot Dave Attell's new show.
Dave's old porn.
I think that's the one.
No.
I think that's the one they just did. They didn't film a second season yet.
Yeah. Because we were there. We went to I was there when, actually, not for your episode, but we went just for the first tape.
The day before, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Me and Tom
dying to
Rhodes
do
hung out
that
every
show.
day.
I'm dying to do that show.
Yeah, I'm hoping it gets picked up for a second season. A comedy needs shows like that. Even if I wasn't on it, comedy needs shows like that.
Well, dude, like you don't work dirty, right? You're more a clean
No,
guy.
I can do both. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, me too.
When you can work clean, that's when they give you
Only
stuff.
want you to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they want to do.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I just like doing the comedy I do, and
No, Sam, you get that. You can work late night. You can work early too, but you can work late night so they don't ever let you work early.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like just because I can do the one doesn't mean I can't do the other.
Dan wanted to put me up earlier in the main room because a couple people didn't show up at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
And Tommy's like, no, we can't put them up. And Dan was fighting for me because Dan hates Tony Hinchcliffe.
Who's Dan?
Dan the sound man
Oh.
in the main room.
Oh,
Rocker
Danny
Dan?
Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah. Hates Hinchcliffe.
Tony. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony rubs people the wrong way sometimes, you know?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, a lot.
I
That's
mean,
why
dude.
Red Band's like you gotta
Yeah.
hate Chris Wilde for me. I'm like, no, man. What he got? Tony? What among 30 other people? No, I'm not getting involved in that stupid fight.
Which is a crazy fight because I love both those guys. I love Chris Wilde and I love Tony Hinchcliffe, but they're just battling with each other.
See, I stay out of the Comedy Store.
Yeah,
bro.
you're smart.
I show up at 2 in the morning when everyone's having fun.
You're the smart guy.
After I did a show somewhere else, so I don't have to bitch about who went in front of me.
You're
or
a smart
who
man.
went after, or how long I waited.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
Dan's trying to get me up early, right? So Dan's like, put Tripoli up. It's time. He's like, no. And Dan tells me Tommy's excuse this time now is, or what he's been telling people, I say the word fuck too much. And it's just like, so I'll stop saying fuck there, and then he'll come up with another reason.
I know, but it's like I wish they wouldn't give us reasons. When they didn't let me go to Montreal, they told me to stop showcasing for new faces. They're like, "You're too old, Ari." I'm like, "But Brendan Walsh went last year, and he was the same age I am right now."
Yeah.
And then that same year, Duncan went, and he's the same age I was then. And I was like, "So what?" And they were like, "Oh, well, we just had to tell you something." I'm like, "Well, don't tell me that. Don't just make up a reason. Just say we just didn't think you're right."
My favorite thing is one time I was showcasing for the Montreal Comedy Festival, and I show up, and I'm last. And I go, dude, why am I going last? And the guy who booked it goes, Sam, who am I going to put up that's going to, this is the truth. Who am I going to put up that's going to follow you? I go, then why am I showcasing?
Right.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
If you know what I do, let me rock.
Why do you got to run the outside lap just because you're fastest?
Yeah. It's like, okay, well,
Get you a better
the
position.
black guy
then.
has to wait a minute before he starts running.
Take the shackles off.
Yeah.
Take the shot. Free me.
Tripoli.
Shut up and take my money.
I'm so excited for you to do the,
I know,
because
it's
David's
gonna
going to
be,
be going. He's not long, so the fact that you're getting in now is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big thing. Is I think literally the first sign of, because I think I sent in the set maybe it was months, like 8 or 9 months. Like it wasn't even on my
Is
radar.
Brill still booking?
No. They have like a team of producers that
No,
handles it.
no.
So it's a.
You like Brill?
Yeah, I did that Great American Comedy Festival, the one he does in Johnny Carson's hometown.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was like Drew Carey hosted it, and Stephen Wright was there. It was like it was an awesome comedy experience. And this
Here's
little
the
town-
only way to like it, baby bro. Here's the only way to like him. If you stop thinking of him as the guy who kept the gates at Letterman and just start thinking of him as some comic who got offered this cushy job to do very little work and book some people.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, man, cash in. If he was one of my comic buddies, I'd be like, yeah, dude, cash in.
Cash
do what you
in.
gotta do. Absolutely.
Cash money. Oh, and he still put Jeff Altman just did Letterman.
Yeah. But those are all Letterman's buddies.
No, I
He's
got
his
you.
friends
I'm
are.
fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
Like Ari has a TV show. I'm his buddy. I'll probably do probably season 5 or 6. That's what he's going to do. He's going to take care of his friends and put them on there. And I'll be on probably episode 5 and 6.
Definitely air towards 6. Go 6.
Yeah, but I won't even want to
That's
do
six,
it.
that's not five,
I want to
six.
help Ari keep away all the guys that just want them to like him.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I'll be the one on the show that's like I was there for his special, and Ari's
Right.
fucking sneakers are squeaking like crazy, and everyone's just telling him like everything looks awesome. I was like, no, dude, every time you tell a punchline, you step forward and your foot squeaks. So
It's like a basketball court.
Yeah.
Morrissey, boom.
Consulting
Morrissey steps
producer.
in.
That's
You're
what I do.
you're like the PR guy on House of Cards.
I didn't watch House of Cards. I gotta
Oh, you
look
don't
it up.
watch that?
No.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Too political for me. Stay
Um,
out of that.
so what else you want, Ari? What else you want to
Wait,
talk
is he
about?
gonna get in an actual computer, or what's he doing?
No, I can't. I don't have internet access till tomorrow.
All right, so tell us about your new place.
Oh yeah.
Have you
take a
decided
little
what
tour.
room
You
is
want
the
a tour?
fuck chamber yet?
You want a little tour?
Yeah.
Have you found where the urine is coming from?
Hello?
Oh,
Are you giving us a tour? What are you doing?
Okay. Hey.
wait. Maybe you should keep it in one place.
Yeah, maybe you should go to Starbucks. Get a fucking
Very nice.
internet. Oh my God, we got a major call coming in too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ari, we can't hear you. And I love you and I want you on the show, but I can't hear you, so we're having a conversation.
It's every third word. So
Every
make
third
it
word's
count.
like, da. While Ari figures it out, let's go to big call by Lance Stevenson's here, everybody. From the Pacers, will he re-sign Morrissey? Would you sign him right now?
Never.
Okay, he just heard you say that. Please welcome Lance Stevenson from the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, this is Lance Stevenson.
Okay, thanks for calling in, Lance. I'm a big fan of the 8th grader. That's his nickname. The 8th
I
grader.
know this really don't sound like a black guy. I guess that's the best thing to say, after all this Donald Sterling shit's happened.
Okay, I agree. So you're saying you don't sound like a black guy? Because I think you do.
Oh, no, I'm black because I'm slinging long pipe all the time. I'm just trying to call in and clear this shit up about me blowing in LeBron's face and shit, man. I've been catching a lot of heat off this, man. See, look, I about said that derogatory term again and shit, man. I'm just trying to clear shit up, but, oh, shit, man.
What? You can be a brother on the down low these days. It's like a Jason Collins thing. You're cool.
Yeah, you were allowed to blow. I mean, on LeBron James. I mean, are you worried that maybe that might have cost you some money in the off season?
Shit, if it does, man, shit, I'll just take it on the hip. Shit, I don't really give a fuck, because in the off-season, shit, people don't really even know that we be blazing and shit, in the off-season. So, Like, I was trying to get up with that sexy Jew that you got on your show right now.
Hold on. That's a great point. Lance Stevenson from the Indiana Pacers, Ari Shaffir from Comedy Central. Lance Stevenson, who blew on LeBron James, thinks you're a sexy Jew.
Oh, thanks. Wait, he blew LeBron James?
He blew on him. I don't know. He's about to get into off-season stuff. Lance,
well, see what it was. I got to clear that up, the whole blowing phenomenon, I guess you could call it. Like, I've been, hanging out with my niece a lot, and she loves to blow bubbles, so I was just blowing bubbles with her, and I got in that habit, instead of making good jump shots and being, a participant on a winning team and shit, And I am really high right now if I go ahead and clear that shit up,
Well, it's the off-season. You're allowed to smoke some weed, right? You're not playing anymore. What's that?
Yeah, me and Larry Bird, we sit down and burn a couple right after the, the Game 6 and shit. But, he took it pretty hard. Like, he really, kept asking me, does he look like a fucking alien or something? Because he is probably one of the ugliest fucking white people I've ever seen in my life.
Hey.
Now, do you find that racist?
Yeah, it's my dad. So
yeah.
Lay off.
I don't know if you know this, but Morrissey,
Yeah,
Paul Morrissey of Letterman.
And that is racist and shit, but,
So, do you want to re-sign with Indiana, or do you want to go check out some other teams?
I'll be honest with you. I would really love to go to South Beach and shine shoes for LeBron, like, if they would take me up on that deal, because, I really think that's about all I'm looking at, Dad, or being a mascot, because I'm complete garbage, like the whole team.
Okay. Man, I'm having a feeling this isn't the real Lance Stevenson.
I think Chris Bosh has the shoe shining duties, so you're gonna have to get in line for that.
Yeah,
that might be Chris Bosh pretending to be Lance Stevenson.
Is this Chris Bosh pretending to be Lance Stevenson?
Yeah, it is. Because I'm super white sounding anyways.
Oh my God!
You really came on that joke right away.
Yeah,
I like it. Once we found out who it really was.
Can you change the name on there from Lance Stevenson, aka Chris Bosh?
Or make it Lance Stevenson crossed out.
Yeah,
and then have Chris Bosh.
Do we have the technology to cross out on our board?
You do realize you're the only one who can see that.
Yes, but Paul can see it, and I want him to have the experience.
Bosh Spice has been stepping his game up. I will have to say that shit. He shut Hibbert down and make him look like a real human living trash can and shit. Like, the whole team was looking like trash cans, obviously, until I came out on the court and showed my greatness, But like I said, I would really love to take Miami up on that if they could, maybe just get me possibly on the sideline standing in the corner of the court instead of sitting on the bench with the team like a normal fucking player.
Well, I mean, you did watch Paul George just light them up.
Yeah, you were great at watching. I mean, is that one of the things you're going to bring to a team? I'm a great watcher.
Yeah, not only am I going to bring that, I'm going to bring the little curve mark he puts on his little fade on the top of his head that I really envy because I wished I was black, but yeah, I'm white. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the obvious. I am a white guy.
This is Tyler Hansborough.
This is actually Mike Miller. Like, if you want me to be honest.
Okay, so then, okay, guys, can you change it yet again? It's Mike Miller as Chris Bosh as Lance Stevenson.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole transition to Memphis, it's not really going as good as it looks either. Like, they made it out like it was a smooth transition and shit. I should have just retired and stayed in Miami and cheered the team on and shit this year, but, I don't know. What are y'all thinking about this year? Y'all think we're going to see another 3-peat?
Yeah.
The Spurs got to come back and correct what they did wrong in Game 7 last year and win the NBA Finals.
Okay. Chris Bosh, Mike Miller, Lance Stevenson, thanks for calling in. We're going to get into some NBA. That was a very, very interesting call.
That actually sounded like Jason Williams.
Not Jeff Dennis.
It wasn't, nope, it wasn't our normal callers. When you call in as a character, guys, here's the thing. You got to stick to the character. You can't change it 3 times. You got to stick to it.
I thought that was Nelly.
That might have been Nelly. You ever seen Nelly's like rock? Yo, you want a body like a rock hard celebrity? It looks like gay pornography. And you know how I know this?
Nelly?
I had to watch 2 hours of gay porn.
2 hours? Was
Yeah.
that a bet?
How was that, Sam? How was that experience?
You know what? It was horrible, not for the reasons you think. Because after a while, Ari, after a while, you pretty much, it becomes this fight or flight moment where you got to decide, what are you gonna do? So you start convincing yourself that.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do? You're gonna come, or what?
No, like, are you gonna just start throwing up, or are you just gonna power through this?
Okay.
And the way you power through it is by convincing yourself that this is just a really aggressive jiu-jitsu match. These are two dudes going all in on each other, okay? And after a while, you start watching it for like regular movies. And I'm gonna tell you something. Gay porn has no plot at all. You thought straight porn was bad? Gay porn is the worst.
Yeah, they just go right at it.
Dude, there's a scene where like the guy's fucking his gardener in the bedroom, and it's like, who lets the lawn maintenance man in your bedroom, dude? I mean, there's a bigger hole in that plot than the lawn maintenance asshole.
There's no plausibility.
Yeah,
to the
it
plot.
didn't make sense. Took me totally out of it. I didn't even get to enjoy the movie. So that's my story.
So that was the first one?
That was the
What was the
Then we had people calling in. They started telling me what porn they wanted me to watch. And dude, never asked for that, by the way. Because people went compilation porn, and that was horrible. It's just jizz fountains for fucking 30 minutes, dude. I felt like I was in Vegas at the fucking fountains. Boom, 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 boom. That's all I saw. It was horrible.
So wait, what was the recurring theme in the plots though? It was always like a guy working for another guy.
It's always, hey, straight guy, try this. Wow, you love it in your ass. That's every gay porn.
They just want to turn the straight guy.
Oh yeah, you know how every straight porn is like, hey, innocent girl who's never done this before.
Right.
Let's turn you into a cock zombie. That's what.
Yeah, you the girl taking a cab in London.
Yeah.
Well, what's Oh wow! Suddenly she's doing anal in the back seat.
Yeah, it's like some girl walks in and she's like, I just got done with school. Next thing you know, 8 black guys are just turning her into Swiss cheese. And that's just every porno. And that's in gay porn. It's like, hey, straight guy. Hey, I'm straight. I like chicks. Whoa, this feels great.
I think I might be gay.
I think I might be gay. Let's talk about Letterman. What set you going with?
Well,
you don't gotta get into the joke, so we want the spontaneity of watching it.
It's it's a 4.5 minute set, so it's like
pop.
Like when you did Kilburn the first time, what was the biggest thing that like surprised you, or what was something you wish you knew before? Was there anything that
Because you've done a ton of television, right? You've done stand-up.
I've done Ferguson a few times, and every time I do it, it's like I learn a different aspect to it.
I've always said, with the exception of one gig, television is the easiest set you'll ever do. Because in my particular case, usually when I walk up on stage, I'm doing a store or something, and I have to go last, so I'm usually following some kind of killer.
Right.
I'm doing Comedy Juice, and it's like, Dane Cook, Chris D'Elia.
Everybody.
Yeah, and then me, and they're like, why is this guy last?
Right.
So doing television, it's just so, like, more simple because you're probably the funniest thing up to that moment.
Right.
Even though they got comedy going on there, those writers are coming up with stuff in the moment. It's not as fine-tuned as what you've been working on.
And you're the only comedian on the show. Like,
thank God.
Yeah. So I think the big thing is when you watch a lot of sets on TV, they say, oh, I'm from New York. And then you get a 30-second applause break for that. And, like, looking back on it, you're like, well, that was all the time. When somebody watches that, they're like, well, that's not funny.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to make sure that your timing is tightened up. So, like, even if you do a punchline, you get an applause break, and you have another tag after that, you just have to drop it because you can't follow the timing.
Tags are really hard in small sets in stand-up.
Yeah.
Because when they clap, and then you drop it, everyone's like, oh, there's more? It's not like a comedy show set where you're doing like 45.
Seems like a whole new moment.
Yeah.
I saw Fairbanks, because Chris Fairbanks has this weird delivery style where he'll like mess up a word, and then instead of saying like I put the boxes down, he'll be like I put the foxes down, and he'll be like foxes, and then he'll just do like a whole tirade about what putting foxes down would be like. But when he would do that in on TV, it would get weird because it would be like he had so much time to correct himself.
Yeah, it's so yeah. And dude, if they edit you weird, you're like fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you just hope that they can't edit. That's the one thing about Letterman is they just do one shot. There's no cut to the audience.
Thank God.
It's that straight ahead.
And I've learned with stand up more than anything, whatever your set is, it's the only time in comedy you actually want to stick to your time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, of course.
You know, everyone else is like, oh man, I'm just gonna run it by 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. You know, if you're on the road. But when they go, we need you to do 4 minutes, you do 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to give them something they got to edit out.
Here's a counterpoint.
Point counterpoint.
Do we have a graphic for a sound for that?
Point counterpoint? Give us something, fat man. We're gonna get to baseball in a few. I'm not sure when, but we'll get to it. Hold on, caller. We'll call you. We'll get to you when we can.
I have one good story about getting edited too. So.
Counterpoint. Dane Cook on his half-hour special said he did nearly an hour, and he said, "Fuck it. Why not just include all the jokes and the ones that kill are gonna be the ones they'll use."
But
do
his
more.
half an hour didn't come out well.
His half hour is one of the best ones of
The first one that he did, yeah. They played it over and over again. That's kind of what made him. Because Hedberg did it too.
Okay. Clap if you can hear me. Clap if you're okay.
Yeah.
All that stuff, God. So I did my Attell set. I had a 7-minute set that we're cutting down to 5. So I did 19.
Why?
Fuck around, have some fun, have a good set, and then they'll use something good. I don't know.
I just think it's like
they used the 4 minutes that I would have used. That's all I wanted to do, and they wanted me to fill in an extra minute. I'm like, well, use any of this.
That's brave, dude. Because if you watch Sebastian Maniscalco's Premium Blend, I know it's a long time ago. They edit out parts, and he does a callback to something that they left out.
Yeah, that's Rick Miller Productions. They're pretty terrible.
Hey.
That name again is Rick Miller Productions. Are pretty terrible.
The views expressed by Ari Shaffir is that of Ari and Ari only. Ari is Jewish and very powerful in Hollywood.
They were awful. All the Premium Blend shots were edited terribly. All the half hours were like.
Do you know that's the last time that I did an official set on Comedy Central?
Well, I've never done anything on Comedy Central.
I got a standing O. The executive producer thanked me, and I've never been asked back.
Who was?
I don't know. That was like 10 years ago. It's just some blonde.
You just gotta hang in there like Ari, and then you get your own show.
But Ari's more royalty than I am. He's just a better. He works really hard. I'm not taking anything away from Ari. He always works really hard, but he's just better at like the game than I am. I'm just not good.
Well, I mean, just with that storytelling show, we were already talking about how.
For a while, I just did my own thing.
Well, but all the stories were longer. Remember we were talking about that, how, like, they were always talking to him, like, how are you going to figure out how to edit? And he's like, I don't want you to. And then eventually, what did they do? They came around and just said, okay, we'll just put a big break in the middle, or what are they going to do?
For commercials, yeah, they're going to put a commercial break in the middle for TV. But for the internet, it was like, let's go 12 minutes. You don't have to go 1 to 3 minutes. That's for fucking puppy videos.
Yeah, that's YouTube for kids. Yeah, I'm with you. So Ari, hold on. You've talked to them and you've negotiated with them when they're going to do commercial breaks?
Sort of, yeah.
Unbelievable. Your Jew-foo is powerful, bro.
All you got to do is stand up for what you think is right, and they will listen. They're not ridiculous. A lot of times they make bad edit choices, not the Comedy Central, but just TV
Little Lester on Midnight, I disagree.
Because nobody tells them, guys, I think you should do it this way, and here's why. As a comedian, I'm telling you, here's why. They'll listen to that.
Yeah, I mean...
If you just trust them to do it, they don't know. They're not comics. They don't know. None of them know. Well, that's why when David Tell edited the David Tell show, the Comedy Underground, it got better. Because David Tell was editing it. He's a comedian.
He's the best. Is there anybody funnier than Tell?
He was the king in New York when I moved there.
I love that dude.
Yeah,
I love watching that guy. What?
Still is.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yep.
I was gonna say one of the times I did Ferguson, I was, because I don't know if the people know, like, you just spend so much time editing it down to 4.5 minutes, and they tell you what you can't say, and what you can say, and you've got to change stuff.
Ferguson?
Just any TV spot.
Yeah,
you know, especially
I got a story about
stuff.
that too.
So I go to do the show, and Tyra is filming down the hall at CBS, Tyra Banks show, and Chris Rock is the guest on the Tyra Banks show. So Jeremy Roenick is the guest. And during Jeremy Roenick, Chris Rock decides to come out and just wave to the crowd, shake Craig's hand, and then leave. He doesn't even sit down.
Yeah.
And then they come to me and they're like, yeah, you got to cut 30 seconds out of your set now. Like out of the 4.5 minutes that I've been working for a year on. Yeah. So they just cut.
I bet Chris Rock would be appalled if he heard that.
I know.
I would have been like, I'm going to do my set. You edit what you want to.
Right. Yeah, so I did the full set, and then they edited 30 seconds out when I saw it that night, but I didn't know what 30 seconds they were taking
That's
out.
what I would have done too. They approved the second time I did it, they improved my entire act.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got off stage, and they're like, you said something you can't say. I go, no, I didn't. You approved every single line of that. And, of course, the woman who booked me completely probably threw me under the bus because she didn't want to be like, yeah, I proved that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that's, like, even if you say McDonald's is fucking awesome, like, they don't want you to say that either because that's a free commercial for McDonald's that they don't have to pay for.
Right.
So they don't want you to mention anything. You know?
Right.
Yeah, but so what? But I mentioned.
I'm sure his
who
point
cares
is
if it's
great.
a free commercial for somebody else? Guess what? It's part of the comedian's act, so it doesn't matter. So they give him the free commercial. It's not. You're not losing time for it. Part of the act.
Well, that's the.
I love Ari. I love powerful Ari. Just telling people what to do.
I
apologize for nothing. Yeah.
What was the line you said that you couldn't say? Do you know?
I think it had to do with something about I just can't remember because they just did this weird cut and I can't. It was something in hot homeless women in L.A.
I remember that bit.
Yeah. Ari, man, I've been doing this. I've been working these new jokes. I think I'm up to. I think I can be at 40 minutes right now. So if I can get another 30 minutes by the end of the end of the year, I'll be able to shoot and then release it next May. So I'm gonna start trying to release something new every May. Every May is new Sam material time.
New Sam material.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. And here's what you'll do. You'll get another 30 minutes, and then you'll tighten up all the 70. You'll tighten it up.
It's
doing
it right now.
In like 2 months, and then you'll tighten.
It's tightening as it goes, man. I'd like the first. Yeah. Now I haven't been relying as much on the old stuff. I keep it in the back pocket.
It's a crutch. That's what it is. It becomes an actual crutch where you're just like, I don't need to run because I have this thing.
I still have this like insecurity that I gotta kill to get brought back. That's just who I am. That's the type of comic I am. I do everything on my own, so it's like I have to always make sure that it goes well. At least the first time I go through.
But not at the expense of like development.
Well, yeah, you know? that's what the road is.
But yeah.
The short sets
You gotta
here.
do well. You gotta have them bring you back. Gotta be professional. If your stuff's not up to par for the road, you can't do it yet. But you know.
Yeah. So you do a little bit. You know, I have to trim a little bit off these new stories I'm telling, but it's all been going really well, dude. I can't play. I want James to call in. James, if you're listening, call in. Okay? Why? Should we go into baseball, or you want to talk baseball? You baseball?
Yeah, let's go baseball. Let's go baseball.
Yankees.
Dude.
Not playing bad, but the record's not terrible.
That Japanese pitcher is actually panning out. Here's the thing about Tanaka. In his first couple, let's bring in
Sam.
Token Blair.
We just started talking about baseball.
Yeah, he wants to talk baseball.
Who was
Okay, take it back.
Oh, the one baseball thing I wanted to say was, did you see the Ephus pitch?
Okay. Who? Oh yeah, the high pitch up.
And the guy who threw it was the guy who did the gay porn, the Japanese guy. He did like one gay porn. Kaz something. You might look that up.
He did an Ephus pitch where? In Japan?
Yeah, Japan. He did this pitch. He did the wind up and then just shot it like a rainbow.
Well, yeah. A real Ephus pitch is 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
It's not just like a slow thing.
Yeah, he put it in there, and I don't know who the guy was batting, but he couldn't stop laughing. And then he would throw the pitch, and then everyone just look at the ref, and the ump would be like, He literally goes, ball? I don't know, ball.
Yeah, it's like a slow pitch softball.
Ball? I don't even know what the fuck was
He's got to
that?
think about, like, where does it cross the plate?
Yeah.
Where does it cross the plane of the plate? And where, if that's in the strike zone while it does.
Let's talk.
It's pretty much got to hit the plate.
Blair.
What's going on, you
Blair,
savages?
baseball,
What's
go.
up, buddy? How are you?
Toking Blair?
Man, I'm good. You know, I felt like I was trying to get through the unemployment office.
Yeah,
hold
well,
for
you've
like
been
an hour or
denied.
two. Listen, you guys got to get some background music going while you're on hold, you know? That way I didn't think you guys hung up on me. But listen, I love you motherfuckers. You guys are some real savages.
Thank you,
So,
dude.
this is Token Lair out here in Las Vegas.
They should be
known
able
on Twitter
to
world
listen to
as
the
Surveillance 702.
podcast while they're on.
What's that? Yeah. While you're on hold, why don't you listen to the podcast?
Well, I was. But you guys always have delays.
They should be
and,
able to listen to it. That should come straight through the phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't, though. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They
It's
should
like
be.
a
Yeah,
That's because the fat man
exactly.
sucks as usual.
Don't
See,
worry.
I'm already changing shit. I'm getting you guys all set up. We're
Token
going big
Bear.
time now.
Don't worry about it,
Listen.
because Ari's a powerful Jew, and he's going to call the phone companies, and they will change the way they operate.
I love it.
Token Bear, really quick, I will be at South Point this Friday night doing the dirty at 12:30.
Get out of here.
Yes, with Jayson
a free
Thibault.
All right.
You gonna give me a free ticket? Put me on the guest list.
Okay, you're on the guest list.
You're full of shit. I'll pay.
All
Probably
right.
like
Or
$5 to get in the dirty show anyways, right?
just show up,
Dude, he's
dude.
starving to death.
Dude, I'll
Jason
be there
Thibault
for
will
sure.
be there.
Dude, I'll
Jason.
be there. I'm on vacation this week.
All right,
Fucking
talk.
bitching, man.
Let's talk some baseball. What's up?
Look, I'm trying to put together a three-teamer, man. I've been fucking getting my ass kicked lately. I'm a Cardinal fan, and they haven't been making my bills. So I was hoping to get one pick from each of you guys together and for today's battles, and then put it together on a three-teamer.
Okay, I'm gonna let Ari handle this. Ari.
Well, I'm gonna while I look up who's playing tonight, I'm going to stall for time by using pauses or
Well, I'll
other
tell you, I've hit up
tools.
a couple. I've hit up a couple buddies on Twitter who make a living out of doing this, and they're leaning towards the Tigers today.
Oh, who against
They
who?
like the Tigers are playing the Blue Jays.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a sucker bet. Here's what you want: Oakland's minus 130 at New York. Okay, you got to keep that in mind.
But is it at
Scott
Toronto?
Kazmir, yeah, he's good, but he's pitching against Kuroda, who's pitched good against the Athletics in the past. 6-2
Right, so-
is Kazmir, 4-3 is Kuroda. All right, that's a bad bet. Bet on the Athletics on the road.
Dude, you heard it here. That's a
The reason
that's a stone cold lock.
The reason why Ari went that way is because normally a visiting team in New York against Corona is not going to get a minus.
Yeah,
They're going to be normally they're the fave, you know, they're the underdog. But Oakland,
Yeah.
minus 130. I like that.
Oakland's playing great right now too.
What else you got for me, Ari?
That's my pick. Now it's their picks.
Okay, well, I mean, like, dude, I don't want to baseball. I'm just now starting to get into baseball. Renee, I hear you're awful in fantasy baseball,
Yeah.
but you're our baseball expert. Throw him a team you should take.
Dodgers White Sox played today.
Yes.
They won yesterday. The boys in blue did, so I'm going to take them again because they got to get hot. They're going to get on a run. The Dodgers can't lose forever.
So you're saying Dodgers beat
Chicago.
Minus 177.
Do you take that bet, Ari? Pause, dramatic pause. And we've lost them.
Yeah, I don't like the Dodgers. On that
Okay.
one.
What other games are you thinking? We'll tell you what we think.
You don't
What
like
do you
them or
think
you don't
about
think they're going to win?
Milwaukee? What do you
Milwaukee
think about Milwaukee?
playing who?
They're playing the Twins, and they're on fire lately. Milwaukee's on fire. They beat them yesterday, 6-2. Milwaukee's at home. The Twins are playing in a National League ballpark, so the DH is gone.
I would say take that money, put it into mutual funds, low risk, high yield. You know, look out for your family.
Yeah.
Listen, this is Vegas. This is my mutual fund. This is how I make my living.
Let
Nice.
me. So I would say Milwaukee's kind of had a great start. They cooled off a little bit,
They're in
but
first place right now.
they cooled off a little bit. They were at like a
Right.
historical like pace.
Oh, they were, for sure.
So Mexican, do you like that?
I'll go Milwaukee.
The Mexican says Milwaukee. I'm going Milwaukee. He goes mutual funds. What are you thinking about Ari?
Ari's stocks.
Ari.
Milwaukee over Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Milwaukee's crushing it right now, and they are playing at home. It's only minus 148. But the pitching matchup is almost identical in terms of ERA.
What is ERA on them?
Deduno is 386. Gallardo for the Milwaukee is 356. But Deduno is 1-3. That I don't read into as much. Deduno's got fewer walks. What is it? Minus what? 148? That seems a little high. I can see that being closer to even. So I'd bet on the Twins on that one.
Really? Okay. So let's look at what was another one? Okay, the Pirates over the Nationals. People are leaning towards the Pirates on this. Nationals are at home.
Yeah. Well, it's minus 120 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's the road team, and then minus 120. You play. Well, this guy for the Nationals hasn't pitched yet this year, so that's tough. And the Pittsburgh is probably the best pitcher.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this guy does it for a living, right? Why is he asking Ari? Or
You
wait.
know what? I'm going to go back to Milwaukee on that other one.
I'm taking Milwaukee too.
Okay.
You got two
I'll take
locks.
Milwaukee on that one.
Yeah,
and
one
this one,
more.
maybe I'll take the visiting team.
Then we'll
Washington.
get. What do you got? One more.
Let's see here. So we got. All right. I heard about the Oreos. I heard they were looking good.
Oreos?
Yeah,
As
the
in the
Oreos.
cookies?
The
Right,
Oreos
that's
are
what I
Stephen
call
A's
them.
pick for the AL East.
Orioles or Orioles?
Oreos.
Oh, the Oreos. Is that a new Japanese baseball team?
Are they a
No,
players
they're
half
in the
black,
milk
half white?
division.
And then the Japanese, they
They're
have
the
a
fucking
Japanese
milk
sister
division.
club called the Orientos.
The Orientos.
The Orientos.
Those are Asian Cheetos.
Shit.
Paul,
That's a sister
Paul's
club
like,
in Japan.
That's
All
not.
right, so we have Milwaukee. All right, here's an easy one. Everybody's leaning towards the Rockies. They're playing at home against the sorry-ass D-backs. That should be. What's the line on that, Ari? I don't have it in front of me.
Hold on, the Rockies.
I think
against
this guy's
Diamondbacks
in a
has gotta be
casino
late
right
game.
now.
yeah, what are you doing, dude?
You know
You
what
can't
I'm
use the
doing?
phone in the book. You can't use the phone in the book. Colorado's minus 156.
Oh, you can't?
You know.
No, you can't use the phone in the books. I don't know
No,
why.
they
but you
changed it.
can't.
You can now. You can now.
You
Oh,
can.
really?
All
Fuck,
right,
I know that.
Yeah.
Ari, what do you
Because
take
you
on
can bet
that?
online now.
Okay, they got the guy from Arizona that's pitching who's 3-0, but got a 4.02 ERA. So let's not read into that so much. Got 11 strikeouts in at least 3 starts.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not that great. Now this guy De La Rosa for Colorado, 6-3, but a 3.66 ERA, and he pitches in Colorado. So assuming he pitched some home games in at least 9 starts, that's a pretty good ERA.
Right.
Yeah, man, it seems like Colorado's like got it on them for that one. Plus they got a better record, right? Yeah, they're even,
Yeah.
and Arizona's winning to 500. Yeah, minus 156. That's a gold bet. I'd go with Colorado on that.
Take Colorado,
Pretty
so you
easy.
got it.
All
What's
right.
the 3?
So what do we got? We got Colorado. We got Milwaukee. And what was the third one?
Who bets on
I
season baseball? Who bets on weekday regular season baseball? What kind of degenerate?
A guy called Token
Sam, you're probably
Blair.
best to answer this question. What kind of
Every
degenerate is he?
There we go. Token Blair.
well, here's the locks though. A guy told me this. In baseball especially, baseball players always go to strip joints. So anytime somebody's playing in Toronto, Atlanta, or Houston, 3 best strip joint cities.
Dude, we just got inside scoop. Awesome. Morrissey, real quick, then we're going to take a quick break. Breaking news. Bring on James. James, how you doing, bud?
What's going on, brother? How are you?
James, why do you think I wanted you to call in?
I don't know.
I had no idea.
Well, James, I got an interesting...
Wait, hold on, Sam.
Yes.
Let me just read the conversation so far. Sam believes that James definitely should know why he's calling in.
Yes.
And James is, I'm going to guess, feigning, not knowing. He must know.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm fine with
Let's
that.
hear it.
Yeah, I missed that. I didn't hear what he said.
Why do you
Well,
think
when you said you
I
have no
might...
idea why he's calling in, but Sam's like, why do you think you're calling in? As if you definitely would know.
You would
It makes me
know.
think
Why would you know that, Ari?
Dude. Yeah.
So the
Because
last
it's on your voice.
the last time I laid into you, James, what happened?
I got fuck up of the year.
Why? Why'd you get fuck up of the year?
For yelling at a correspondent.
On our Twitter page, right?
Yes.
What just happened today?
James.
I fed the troll.
No, well,
that was
James,
trolling us.
I'm going to disagree with you on who is trolling who.
Who's us? Who's us? What do you mean he's trolling us? He was putting at replies. Who cares? You just don't even look
But he's
at it.
trolling, dude.
Just ignore him.
I know. That's why I want to say, James, don't fucking get in fights with the Punch Drunk Twitter feed.
Yeah, go to
Okay,
your
well,
own
he was trolling us, so I just wanted to...
with him.
But James, I'm going to tell you, I read the conversation, and the first guy who trolls is you. You trolled the guy first.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the combo.
The conversation is some guy talks about...
Wait, Sam, why don't you guys each act out a part? You and Morrissey.
Well, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. And it basically starts off with a guy talks about how much he thinks, how much respect he has for John Jones for standing up against the UFC and saying he wants to fight Cormier.
Wow, okay, no problems with that at all. What's
Another guy goes, no, that's some bullshit. Another guy goes, no, he's not a matchmaker. He should fight who they say he should fight. Then another guy comes back, goes, hey, that's a good time. That's a good thing. But, you know, he should fight who he wants. The guy comes back going, someone's the best fighter, this, that. James then attacks that guy and goes, well, that's a lot. Something along the lines of, wow, you're making fun of an MMA fighter when you're sitting on a keyboard. Am I wrong, James?
Yeah, but that was from my personal account.
Right. So it starts off as your personal account.
No. It was from my account. It wasn't from the Punch Drunk account.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
But you troll him first.
How did you troll you first?
No. He trolled me first. Well, no.
If he's doing it from his own account, that's fine.
Right.
If he's doing it from his own account, that's fine.
But it's not. It didn't. Then he goes to. Hey, Death Squad.
Who on Punch Drunk's account? Or
yes. James goes, hey, Death Squad.
Here's a troll. I said, here's a troll. If you guys want to have some fun with him, hit him up. That's all I said.
From whose account? From whose account?
From Punch Drunk.
No, not allowed.
Okay.
Not starting a fight with somebody on our behalf, so people think it's us asking for it.
Yeah, and then you're calling out Death Squad, but I'm like, I don't think you should do that.
I didn't even. Never put the Death Squad hashtag on that.
Hey, say hello to DB Klein 69, a troll who loves to harass people, any savages who want to have fun, spamming him, feel free.
Oh,
yeah. Don't put that shit from our account, man.
That's
Don't put that shit from our account. Don't get mad at people from our account. Don't get angry at people from our account and start fights from our account.
James,
I want less drama in my life. Don't bring more to it.
You know I love you. You know I love you. Buddy. And I think you're great, and I appreciate how hard, but you can't do that with our account.
Okay, no problem, brother.
And you know what? I would take the Twitter account from you for a week just to punish you, but then I would have to be the run the Twitter account too, and I can only do everything so much.
All right,
hey, let's talk about the website.
Brother.
What?
For a second. Let's talk about the website for a second.
Let's talk about the website while James is here, then we'll take a quick break. Real quick, before we get in the website, I need addresses from Ben Rodriguez for the Kobe jersey.
Got that.
Okay, send
the only one we need left is David Bayardo. I've got all the other addresses.
David Bayardo, we need your address so we can send you your Ari drawing of him on mushrooms.
Do you have it?
Yes.
He won a lot of stuff.
And it's Thibault. Me and Thibault. I'm on mushrooms. Thibault's not.
Thibault's not. Thibault's sober.
It was pre-lapse.
So let's get into the website since James is here too.
Yes.
Ari,
will you now admit that this guy who we're working with is a moron fuck-up who built a shitty site and who's trying to skeeve us out of money for no reason?
I am taking the fifth.
That guy's such a punk. He's a dirty fucking thief punk. What's his real name?
I don't know his real name. I'm not going to get into it.
He built fucking videos on our site showing, come use my Arizona Web Kings. That's that garbage shit.
I don't.
Come look at my web tools. I can build you sites. Videos on our
Oh, God. Oh, thank God for freezing. Thank God for freezing.
Oil can.
James.
Yes, sir.
No, James, hold on. Ari, you want to talk about assholes? Oh, of course he hangs up. We'll tell Ari we'll just get into him. Okay.
Who does your website?
Well, that guy did my website.
Because me and Ari, the same girl, does our website. She's good.
Yeah. Well, we have another website to go up, but HostGator won't let us get into the website.
Dude, I've redesigned it 3 times already. I've given it the new email.
Ari, I found. Okay, hang up on him. Okay, we'll discuss this more on the other side. Jeff from NASCAR, we appreciate you holding on. We'll talk NASCAR on the other break. James, you're the best. Just, if you, David Bayardo, if you can send us your address, we will get back to you, and we'll send to any dates you want to push.
No, just Letterman next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
Text me, we'll tweet it out.
All right,
we'll have James tweet it out on our official
And
Punch Drunk.
congratulations on the CD.
Thank you.
Believe.
Guys,
on
everybody,
iTunes.
believe in yourself. Hold on. Believe in yourself. Got number 2, number 6 on Billboard magazine.
Nice.
Because of you guys who listened, Ari, Joe Rogan, obviously. Thank you guys so much. I'm almost up to 50 5-star reviews. If you can go there and give me a nice review, it'd mean the world of me.
It makes such a difference just to get a couple people to do that.
I will be next weekend, which is June 13th and 14th. I will be at the Underground in Toronto. Come check it out. I love it.
Underground. I've been there before.
I love
Great
it.
club.
Do you got to push anything? Okay.
Caveman Coffee.
Caveman Coffee. Hey, can you play that song during the break? This music you guys are going to hear is a song from my friends in Anchorage. They're called the Eternal Cowboys. They fucking shred. Enjoy the songs. We'll be right back on the other side. Bye-bye, everybody. We're live, but we're not live on camera. That's still a badass logo, right?
Yeah, really cool. You know,
Back here, we're back in the saddle with this Believe in Yourself CD. Back with Paul Morrissey. Paul, congrats again, Letterman. So we were talking. I would like to. Should we wait till we can get Ari back and then talk about what song you should talk about?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. Let's go to Jeff. Can we go to Jeff? Wants to talk NASCAR. Do you follow NASCAR at all?
I don't. I had a cousin who used to race against, I'm blanking on the guy's name, Tony Stewart.
Oh, really?
He used to be one of the champions in go-karts.
Yes.
Like when you're like 15.
Yeah.
But him and Tony Stewart were like the 2 top guys.
You ever have a friend go, hey, dude, you want to go go-kart racing? And I'm like, no, I drive a real car that goes faster.
Actually, when you play that Syracuse club, they have like an indoor racing track, and those things go like 45, 50.
Yeah, but my car goes 100 miles an hour.
Well, it just depends on if you like being on the road. Like there's nothing protecting you at all.
The mall is called Destiny, which is, who names a mall a stripper name?
Or a Beyonce
Destiny
female singing group.
I'm Destiny's Child. Hey, Jeff, NASCAR, what's up?
Yeah.
What should we know about NASCAR?
But actually, I drive NASCAR.
So what's the word?
I was wondering if you guys ever watched any races.
I occasionally do watch NASCAR once in a while because I just like to see how hot the wives are. Would you agree that NASCAR drivers' wives, on average, are the hottest out of? It's like NASCAR and baseball wives are the 2 hottest ones.
But baseball wives usually never get to travel with the guys.
Yes.
Like the NASCAR wives and the golfers' wives always travel with the guys. So they get to go to all these great locations each week and just dick around.
My favorite thing is that because sports want females in sports so badly that they now make it seem like the wives need to be interviewed about the sacrifice they made to achieve this great role.
Or
And
the mom.
it annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah, or the mom. They always have the mom on there.
I can understand the mom because she did pop out labor. I can understand, but the wife, it's just, you know.
But they got LeBron's mom a little too involved with the team.
Oh, yeah.
Because she started banging the
She's
other
banging
players.
some rapper.
Oh, now she is?
Oh, she's been doing it for a couple years.
Well, she ruined Delonte West's career.
Yeah,
If
well-
that's true, allegedly.
Well, what about the Cavs make it? And we're going to get back to NASCAR 2 seconds. But the Cavs,
Yeah.
everybody keeps fucking each other's chicks.
What
There's
happened?
only about 20 women in the state of Ohio. As a Cavs player, you can't fuck.
Yeah.
But yet, they just keep wanting to bone each other.
What's the newest one?
Well, why they got rid of Andrew Bynum?
Oh, is that why?
Because he banged one of the assistants' wives.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Is that a proven thing?
Yeah, I mean, no one's
Or
going
is
to
that
come
like
out.
the Steve Nash rumor? Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
The Steven Jackson?
No, that's true.
It's not true.
No, it's not Jason Richardson.
Look at the kid. The kid's like white. It's not a black kid.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, so say you. So, Jeff, what's the word?
Yeah, do the NASCAR drivers bang each other's wives?
Not really, but talk about women in sports. The only reason Danica's right is that GoDaddy puts money guys but they're trying to car. You want to have that zoom out.
I know you're redneck, bro, because I think you're literally talking into a can with string.
No, I'm not actually. I live in Massachusetts.
Oh, you live
He
in
said
Massachusetts.
something about GoDaddy, but we couldn't hear the rest
What
of
about GoDaddy? You're breaking up.
I said the only reason Danica Patrick has that is because of GoDaddy.
Oh, 100%.
it. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Danica Patrick, this is such a great example of Danica Patrick, chicks in Hollywood. You can call me misogynistic. It's so funny, like, women have now done what, like, black people did in the 90s, and Paul does not endorse. This is my opinion, okay? This is not Paul Morrissey's opinion. This is Sam Tripoli's opinion. There was a time in the late 80s, early 90s, where if any criticism of the black community was instantly labeled as racist. And then after a while, it's like, okay, now let's just back it up. Women, that's where we are with women right now. Anytime you criticize a woman, you are misogynistic. You are so misogynistic. But a great example of like how women get treated in Hollywood is this. We have a basketball league. There's a team called BuzzFeed. And they have like 3 chicks on their team. And they're coached by a chick who looks like Macy Gray. And they are dog shit. We beat them by 50. And we weren't even trying. But the refs were just calling fouls for them because they felt bad for them.
Right.
Like there was a shot where a girl totally airballed it. He called a lane violation. We're like, what are you talking about? He's like, come on, man, I feel bad. She let her take another shot. That's Hollywood. It's like, why is the Mindy Project still on television? Because like we gotta give chicks more chances.
But see, I blame the referees are the ones in charge.
Yeah.
Those guys think they're gonna get laid after the game, after you ref a game.
Yeah.
That never happens. The
Yeah.
guy in NASCAR, the guy waving the flag doesn't get to bang Danica Patrick.
Right.
It's, you know.
100%. And so when people are like, Danica Patrick is only getting this because she's a chick, everyone starts crying sexism and racism. But it's true. If she was a guy, nobody would be writing anything about her. And that's fine. I get it. You're an opportunity. It's right place, right time. It's like if Ronda Rousey came 20 years from now, she wouldn't be getting all the opportunities she does.
Well, and it's a unique marketing thing, right? Like there's NASCAR people that just go because Danica Patrick's playing.
Yeah.
It's just like
Who? Hold on. Stop. First of all, Jeff, we had to hang up because you were doing some weird masturbation shit, and Paul was on a roll, and he's doing Letterman.
And Sam has seen it. He's
Yeah.
seen the weird masturbation stuff.
Yeah,
On a loop
fucking,
for 2
I'm
hours.
beating off in weird places. Listen, but I'm telling you this. Ronda Rousey, maybe. People tune in for Ronda Rousey. But I don't think anyone's going to watch Danica Patrick race. That's just my opinion.
I don't know.
I don't think she has transcended the sport the way Ronda Rousey has.
See, and I'm not even.
It's in a fucking car. That's a problem.
What?
Back.
She's in a car.
Max headroom.
Can't see your face.
Well, you can't see her face, and whereas Ronda Rousey is a special thing because you can put her in the middle of this men's card, yet she still competes against women.
But what about the thing that's like both things? Isn't there a...
That's called
like
pornography.
Like working girl.
What's the girl that's half man, half chick?
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The transsexual gender.
And she doesn't want to fight her, right?
Doesn't want to fight guys. She doesn't want to have to fight guys. Well, Ronda Rousey's interesting because she'll call out everyone their mother, except for the women, except for Cyborg. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I could fight Kane. I'll fight Kane. Yeah, I'll fight him." And then it's like, "What about Cyborg?" Yeah, if she drops weight. I think Cyborg would fuck her up.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez is dropping to 135.
Yeah, but she never asked her to.
I love how Ari, it's like everything's so clear as it is. He decided to eat after he's after the snow cone is finished.
Ari, so let's go back to the website. Ari, I found the email you sent me. Okay, I used it.
Yeah.
For some reason, it doesn't work, and that is HostGator. They're dog shit.
I don't know then.
Who's doing the website?
How am I supposed to put the website up, Ari? The Bill has a website ready to go. Bill Johnson, our friend of show, has a website ready to go.
Oh yeah. Okay, then I'll get on there again as soon as I get my internet tomorrow. I'll look tomorrow.
All right.
You feel like a poor person right now that you don't have it?
It's supposed to come tomorrow. I do feel like a poor person.
Ari, are you hitting on any?
Bill Johnson has a website for free.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it for free.
He's gonna do it.
He didn't charge us 5 times too much.
Oh, he's going back to your other.
No.
Wow, that's so generous to him not to charge us 5 times more than a professional would charge us. His maintenance fee, his monthly maintenance fee was higher than.
No, I agree with that.
Jane charges to make websites.
Ari, you know what? You think Mel Gibson knew his Russian wife was crazy out the bat? No.
And then I'll give you guys your cut.
He did get to
I
have
was
sex
like, bro,
with her.
anyone who wants to take their Amazon link and you get the money to pay us, that's a shady thing to do.
Yeah.
I'll take the website down right now. I go, thank you. And then he left it up for another 2 months so he could steal more money. All those donations, they could have everyone bought a raffle ticket and donated. That all goes to the guy who runs ArizonaWebKings.com. He just took all that.
Yeah, it's true.
That's pretty shady.
Gave that to him.
Ari, I can take it down if you give me the.
But thank you for your donations to this guy named Arizona Web Kings for building a shitty site.
All right, I just need, once we get the logins, I can take down the website.
Did he hold it hostage? What did he say to you?
I don't want to get into that.
Why? Because it's completely unprofessional on his side. No one should ever work with him. What did he say to you?
Ari, I just want to get over with it. I just want to move on.
What did he say to you about the website? What did he say to you when you're like, all right, man, just take it down. We don't want to deal with this anymore.
Oh, well, he said that and then he never took it down. We had a deal, like take down the website. So, Ari, you're here. I want to talk to you about something. Paul is doing Letterman on Thursday. Next Thursday. They tell him you can pick the song you walk out to.
That the Paul Shaffir band plays. You can pick any song. So what would you pick?
Well, do you have... Okay, what would you pick, and then we'll find out his choices.
What is it?
What'd you say?
While he's chewing. What did he say?
You do I'm Too Sexy, man, right, said Fred.
Iron Man?
I said, right away, I said Iron Man, but let me think about it for a minute.
Taking into account is the Warren Zevon theme of Letterman. You know, like Warren Zevon was a big favorite guest.
Yeah.
I think Lawyers, Guns, and Money, the beginning of that, would be perfect to come out. Like, dun, 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 dun,
hey,
dun,
is there any way to look up the songs he's talking about?
Iron Man, I think, is too hard.
Oh, there's a way. But yeah, let Paul Shaffir get hard for a while. Or just a drum solo.
Yeah, because you want something that kicks him in the face, let him know the party's just started.
But see, well, that's the thing. You see in these comedy specials when they have a fucking band.
Yeah.
And they're like, exploding cannons, and then it's just a guy talking for
Yeah,
an
but
hour.
it's only gonna be a couple seconds.
yeah.
I'm not saying set midgets on fire or anything like that.
Good point.
I'm just saying, like, you just want some.
Talking about Paul's appearance, his like sickly appearance that he has, the way he looks like he's gonna die any moment. What can we play to accentuate that?
Oh, you're saying what song can we make him play that'll kill him?
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor. What are your so I don't know the song which he's saying.
Lady in Red.
Lady in Red.
What's the one that made Ari cry? That fun song? Tonight.
Tonight. Oh, I got it. Have you ever heard Fun's 1 Foot?
1 foot.
Bum 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 bum. Can you find 1 foot? Or do I gotta put it on my
it's
phone?
Really slow. I'm trying.
Right. Interesting. Just the beginning of it. First 20 seconds.
Oh, that song? The song he's talking about?
Yeah, it's a great opening. I really enjoy it. I'm trying to find it. So you got 1 foot?
Flash. Queen. Something by Queen.
Yeah, like what? What would be a good one?
One Vision. Or do you?
How about Fat Bottom Girls for what you are?
Are you saying he's a fat bottom girl?
That's all he talks about is how fat I am.
No, we were talking about this.
Oh, yeah. I feel like an Asian waitress. Brooklyn.
That's
but it
good.
would just be the beginning part of that.
Yeah.
So you think that doesn't look out of place? Like if it doesn't get to the musical part?
No, dude, the opening is great.
No. I do that sometimes. I first saw it at Sam's one of the San Diego shows. And I was like, oh, I like that intro music. Let's just use that for a long.
Oh, okay.
Just the first 10 seconds.
What's the Queen song you were saying?
Devo Whip It.
No, I don't know. It's your thing. What do you want to go for?
No. I'm open to suggestions. I'm thinking it's almost like getting a ringtone because you know you're only gonna hear it for 5 seconds. So what?
How about let me smell your dick?
What's that?
How about some DMX?
Let me smell your dick.
Some DMX?
What's that one? The one from Eastbound and Down. There's a DMX song they used to play. Black Keys.
Oh, Black Keys are good. What are you thinking?
They got a couple. Gold on the Ceiling. They got.
Here's some DMX. I don't know. I just picked a random song.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny if you came out
If
to this.
Paul Shaver goes, stop, drop.
There.
He'd play it on his xylophone.
That would be so great.
Yeah, that's not bad, Morrissey. That's not bad. Then you come out and fucking die.
How about
next
this
week.
one?
Morrissey comes out.
How about Black Keys? My Girl? My Next Girl? That's a really good one.
Yeah, there's a couple Black Keys ones.
My next girl will be nothing like my ex-girl.
Can you for my next girl?
What was the name of the song?
My Next Girl?
I just sang it.
Who's that band that was on a couple weeks ago that everybody loved?
Oh, do you want to? I just feel like if you do Lord, it's been done by everybody.
Yeah.
Like, who else? Hold on.
The Lord, the Royal song?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be attached to that in 5
that.
years. May as well do Paper Airplanes by MIA.
You heard about how she wrote that song, right?
Then you go right into you tell.
That's pretty good.
What is this? My Girl?
Yeah, like
My next girl?
Yeah, that's pretty good. My Next Girl.
Are you writing any of these down, dude?
Did you you know how she came up with that song, right?
Yeah, by the George Brett
poster.
picture. Do we have a pen so we can write down these songs? So far we have Black Keys, My Next Girl.
We've got an idea here. How about How You Like Me Now by The Heavy?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
That's not bad.
It's the one they were showing for that commercial for Vegas all the time.
This sounds like James Brown, right?
It sounds kind of James Brown. Yeah.
Oh, Ari disapproves. Why, Ari? Is because it's black people.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't sound like Game of Thrones.
That sounds really good.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like Game of Thrones.
What about?
What is this one's that? I got mine?
Yeah,
You're gonna think about.
That's good.
But even this part.
Oh, what about that,
I like that
the old song from, that band from,
Black
Australia?
Oh.
What was the band that was big for a minute?
The Darkness?
No.
No, I know who. Gold, no.
Midnight Oil?
Silver something?
No.
Silver Sun Pickups?
No.
Starts with a Z, I
How about
think.
this one? He says.
Dude, that would be such... Wolf Mother! Wolf Mother, here we go. Wolf Mother, here we go. Let's see this.
I like any of the guitar stuff's good. Yeah, this is like that,
Yeah.
What's the other song they had on, like, the Hangover soundtrack? They had
Wolf
one.
Mother?
Yeah. Woman.
Oh, here it is. Here it comes.
Yeah, that one's good.
I feel like
But
this
that's a
is
little too
dumb, but
hard.
you might want to do it. That's good, though.
Yeah. Or do you do something really retro? Like 70s.
How about some Foo Fighters here?
Well, okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
Letterman loves the Foo Fighters.
Scott, doing.
This is the only one I don't know.
Of all the Foo Fighters songs...
What about a State of Shock?
By who?
Mick
All right, what are we
Jagger
doing
and
here? We're
Michael
just playing
Jackson.
some fucking music.
What's that?
We're just playing 5 seconds of songs over and over again. What are we doing?
Well, we're just helping out our friend.
We're
you
jogging the
asshole.
brain.
Suggesting songs we've all like.
Well, which
We're
one
not
would you pick?
Considering.
Which one
How
will you
about
pick
here
for
we
your,
go? Ready? Ready? Here we go. This is it.
Twisted Sister. Could be.
I'm telling you, that's it. That lets everybody know you mean business.
You might like this one here. This is one.
Last
of my
song.
buddies
Last
you might
song
like.
suggestion.
Wait for the build up.
How about
Here.
the David Letterman theme?
Come out to the David Letterman music. That's not bad. Nah.
This
You
is
gotta have something that says, "Bam! I'm here. Shut up."
That was your gay porn soundtrack.
Yeah, that sounds like hot gay porn.
What would you
did
pick?
the Viagra kick in at all?
No, amazingly, my dick did not get hard. I was really amazed because I've taken those boner pills and like just a cool breeze gets the wood a flowing.
Yeah?
Huh.
Yeah.
This didn't, huh?
I was really amazed. I was
Yeah.
really amazed.
Sounds like you should.
By amazed,
Took,
I was let down. I was looking for
that
boners.
sounds like you never took the pill.
No, I did take the pill. I did.
Why did you say, Ari, what do you have to promote? And then immediately start saying, hey, here's a new song by some band in Miami, and then just play that band and not let me
Because
promote.
dude, Ari, when I looked up, Ari, what do you got to promote? This is all I saw.
Oh.
Just you with your mouth open, begging for dick, frozen. There you go. Yeah. Let's give it to Ari for a comatose Ari.
You have the timing of Dick Clark in the later years.
Slow clap by the crew. Ari, what do you got going on that they can hear?
Yesterday.
What do you got going
I'm
on?
going to China to check that's on my website, June 8th through the 24th. But more importantly, any fans we have in England, please tweet or call or email your local comedy club. I'm going to be there October 1st through the 15th. I need spots. I don't know how to get them.
What are you going to be there
let them
for?
know they should book me. What?
Are you just going out there to go out there?
Just going out there to work out, try my material in England.
Nice.
Just workout spots in London. That's all I'm looking for.
Oh, it's awesome. That's a great idea, dude.
Yeah, I got some festival in Denmark. And so then I'm like, I'm already there. Let's stay.
I think that's great, dude. It was so cool to get hit up by a guy who was he says he was on the subway in London laughing at my joke. Like, this is it's so crazy.
Well, even when we were in Amsterdam, there was people that listened to Ari's podcast that came up to him. It's like so awesome.
Shalom, Jew.
Shalom, my brother.
Shalom, Jew.
You heard that story, right?
No.
We went to a bar in Amsterdam. There's a huge black guy. And,
huge black guy?
Huge, like a bouncer, biggest scary black guy I've seen. And he just checks my ID and says, "Hey, how's it going?" And then when Ari comes in, he goes, "Shalom, my brother." Like there was no chance this guy wasn't
now,
Jewish.
do you think? Yeah. So your dad had nothing to do with his podcast. It has to do with his fucking face, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
There's no way that Ari can never not be Jewish.
Yeah.
That's the point of that.
You know
story.
what my movers said today?
What?
They were like,
so
"Oh,
much
cool,
for ever
so
getting a tip on this move.
You like living here?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You look like the Amazing Racist."
He said that?
And I was like, "Yeah, man, that's me." And he lost his mind.
What'd he say?
You are racist.
Was he a fan?
He was like, "No way." Yeah, he liked it. He was Jewish. I thought he was Mexican because he worked for movers, but he was Jewish.
Wow,
it's a failure.
He's really underperforming.
Let's go to Katie Elliott. Katie Elliott, what's up? Katie Elliott, what's up?
What's going on?
Well, I want to talk to you. Why isn't Cum Dumpster called in and talked to Danielson about some hot-ass fucking phone sex?
I don't know, but Dusty and I were just sitting here listening to you all talking about music, and we had a funny one.
Okay. By the way, these are Tennessee people, so
okay.
This probably involves banjos.
We're Atlanta people now.
We're what?
We're Atlanta people now.
Oh, you moved?
Oh,
Yeah.
to the big city.
Woo!
My podcast this week was called Black Lanta.
So are you going to be stripping, Katie?
No, but I do have a little song for you.
Okay.
And this used to be very flattering to me. It was like a song that an ex played for me, and I just felt so special.
Is it the song called "This Chick Only Bangs Black Guys"?
No, it's called Trill Bill, Some Cut.
Trill Bill self cut?
No, some.
Okay.
Some cut.
Can we hear it?
All right. I'm going to give you a verse of it in my own twist.
Okay, this should go awesome.
What's the business, baby? Can I get in them drawers? I like the way your hands rub against my balls. 'Cause you the one, a nigga met outside the South that had them all. With your pretty brown skin, 6'5" and all, a 35. But you so unique. Oh, chillin' that pussy. And I feel you love the way I fuck up your hips. Dick from behind and take nut and go breathe.
Let me ask you. So you thought, man, how can I help Morrissey pick a song to go on Letterman? And that's the thing you think that would go really well if he walked out to, take your in the behind, nut in my ass.
I always love when girls say, "Touch my balls." That's.
I was so flattered, like, this song would play, and I thought, oh, that's sweet, and, you know, all the while it's talking about sucking dick from behind and taking nuts in your group.
Oh, so when you didn't really know the lyrics, which girls tend to do, they tend to love songs that they don't know what's being said.
Yeah,
of course.
No,
all the girls
I read
that
the
talk
lyrics.
And you were like, oh, I love this song. It's so romantic. And then you're like, oh, it's about butt fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Or like, you know, Whitney Houston. The bitch is leaving. I will always love you. It's not a love song. She fucking dumped you. It's over. So I don't understand why
made
people...
me sad.
It made me
do
sad.
that.
So do you guys not talk to Cum Dumpster anymore?
We do. We try to stay away from... We have another Cum Dumpster here.
Is she there?
Well, this is another Cum Dumpster.
Oh, I thought that was a website or something. So that Cum Dumpster's a person?
There are a lot of Cum Dumpsters.
Yeah, there's a chick who they called in. They were telling us they have a friend whose nickname is the Cum Dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a phrase I thought I invented back in '95, but apparently it's been around for a while. And so we have a really Asian guy who calls in, a really Asian guy, like super Asian. And we were some guy won 10 minutes of phone sex with Cum Dumpster in our raffle. And he gave it to Danielson, and we were gonna have them call in
And do it over the air.
Yeah. Which I still, now we have the technology.
Well, I think that would be a fantastic idea.
Now is the new Cum Dumpster, so this is Cum Dumpster 3.
I don't know if I can get her to talk, but...
Is she there?
She is. You're on speaker.
Young lady, please, talk to us.
What would you like to talk about?
Have you ever talked to a guy who's going to be on David Letterman? That's the guy who talks on your box in your living room.
In your box.
Or if you talk to a guy with a top CD on Billboard, is it Billboard.com now, or is it?
Look at Ari's picture right now. Doesn't he look like the guy that's like, the AIDS finally beat me?
I feel like I'm talking to royalty.
Yeah, you really are.
Ari
Well,
looks.
maybe I should bow down.
Ari looks.
Are you Cum Dumpster 3?
I am. I should bow
No,
down and
you
get
really
on my
should.
knees because that's where I'm good at being.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Is this Katie? It sounds like Katie.
No, everybody says that Katie and I sound alike, but we don't. Well, I mean, we do, but, you know, it's not Katie.
All right, so
No,
we're going to do
this
an
is Katie
experiment.
talking. Yeah,
Katie?
see, this is me.
Katie, talk.
Me. This is me, Katie.
Okay,
This is
Cum
me,
Dumpster 3, talk.
She just did.
I am talking.
They did it really quick before you said it.
Okay, Katie, talk.
Yes.
Say something.
Say something.
Okay, Cum Dumpster talk.
Hello.
Okay, Cum Dumpster has a little deeper voice, little.
Yeah.
Where are they now?
It's not Katie, I promise.
You have the speakerphone, like where? Where are you guys enjoy? Where do you enjoy
I
the
mean,
podcast?
it's between her tits. It's between my tits. Like, I'm literally talking into her tits.
Let me ask you something, Cum Dumpster. Have you ever talked to a Jew before?
Yeah, I think I have.
You would know. You would know.
You would know.
You've been to the bank before.
Oh, so I'm talking to a Jew now. Yeah, that one that said you would know, that's a Jew. So should I say multiple talk or something?
This is the greatest call ever. So, did you guys just meet Cum Dumpster?
I have been friends with Katie for about 15 years. Hey, I'm not Cum Dumpster. No, Katie's not Cum Dumpster. I am, but Katie's known me for 15 years.
Now, Katie, Cum Dumpster, do you mind having phone sex with an Asian boy who's a virgin?
Me or Cum Dumpster?
Cum Dumpster.
It's another option.
I mean, I've never really done something like that before, but, you know, I'm open to new ideas.
The Asian part or the phone sex part?
Both, actually.
You've never done an Asian, never talked to a Jew, and never had phone sex. What do you do?
I
Live
know.
under a rock?
We could do it together, maybe.
Hey, can someone tweet Danielson to call in now?
I just did right now.
Wait, so the thing is that this would be a Cum Dumpster three-way phone sex.
Yes. I mean, he's got to have a three-way once in his life.
Well, with lots, and, you know, it'd be lots of hot fucking on her with Danielson.
Okay, it sounds like you just had a stroke. You got to pull it back a little bit.
Well, when Ari's in China, he can just randomly go up to a guy on the street and just have him call in.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Ari, any suggestions to Katie and Cum Dumpster on how to make the phone sex really hot?
You know, just speak from the heart. That's the most important thing. Be true to yourself. And, you know, work the shaft.
Okay.
This can actually work out pretty well because Katie doesn't like to do blowjobs, and that's my specialty. So I can definitely cover all the coverage on the cock part. She can cover the rest.
Listen, Dustin, I know God hates you and he gives you cancer all the time. But for some reason, you seem to get chicks who like to swing with your girl. It's fucking weird. By weird, I mean awesome.
Well, we decided that Katie's going to be his first wife, and I, as Cum Dumpster, am going to be his second wife, and we're going to be sister wives. Yeah, I'm going to give him head because Katie hates to give head, so I'm going to give him head all the time, and she's going to fuck him, so it's going to work out really well.
Let me, on the scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable are you right now, Paul Morrissey?
No, I'm fine. I'm just wondering if they both have jobs. This is a pretty ideal situation.
Do you both workers, Dustin gonna have to both battle cancer and pay the bills?
Well, look, you know, on a previous
That means
show, you
no.
all talked about on a previous show, you all talked about, you know, head and him having cancer and all this stuff. So my job is to suck the cancer out through his dick.
How's that going?
Wow.
It's working so far. He's feeling much better. He's got much more release going on in his life.
Do you spit or swallow the cancer?
Well, I've decided after the first time that, you know, I felt a little sick afterwards, so I decided that I'm just going to start spitting the cancer in the floor and on the walls and in my mother's eye.
Honest question. Have you had a three-way yet? Honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
Seriously?
Seriously, absolutely. Guys, I'm pretty chill and laid back. I don't think you really comprehend the fullness of that. Yeah, and Dusty's completely down with it, even if we leave him out sometimes.
Oh, what a good sport Dustin is. Dustin, thanks for being so understanding.
He's a great guy, aren't you?
Dustin, do you like stacking bitches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ari, have you ever stacked bitches?
I've never had.
Have you had a three-way, Ari? Look at Ari's melting face.
But Sam,
Yes.
No.
do you sling?
I not have.
Do I what?
Do you sling?
Do I sling
not
dick?
asking you
What does that
after
mean?
Swing.
Swing.
No. Do you have sex with other people that is not your girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend who would be really angry if she heard I said yes to that.
That's sad.
That's sad. That is sad. Thank you for understanding that, Katie.
Sad for Robin Thicke, too.
Yeah. The guy. I mean, when you become famous, you gotta just be like, listen, I love you, but I have to experience the life of being a famous guy and bone everything.
Well, part of me thinks that's Tiger Woods was just banging waitresses and stuff and keeping it
Porn
low
stars.
profile. Well, a couple. But I mean, don't you think it does embarrass the girl if you start banging all these other famous girls? That's when the problems happen.
Absolutely. I would be a little humiliated, but that's when I would just jump right in and be a part of it so I didn't get left behind.
The biggest problem you have now, and if you see Tiger Woods and even Donald Sterling, and we'll get in some basketball in 2 seconds, is that it's not the chick that sells them out, it's the chick's friend that sells them out, that knows that this is going on and gets the stuff
and
fucking
everybody.
sells everybody. The chick, maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but the person who actually sold it was that fucking tranny's friend.
Really?
And yeah, the Don Sterling thing, and then the Tiger Woods. It wasn't the Rachel, whatever her name is. It was her friend that sold out everybody.
Okay.
Some blonde playmate from back in the day.
So that opened it up.
Sam, can I tell you something really serious?
Okay.
I want to be your playmate.
You want to be my playmate?
Ooh.
I want to sell you out.
I know you've been tweeting about that while Dustin's battling cancer. You're telling me these dreams you have of me just shagging
He told me
you.
I could.
That I can hit it?
He told me I could. I asked permission first. Duster's going to sell you out.
Yeah, and then you're going to sell me out to the
out.
news when I blow up.
Well, I mean, I can only do what he says I can.
So, Dustin, am I allowed to plow your wife?
Oh, they're married?
What?
Dustin, can I plow your wife if I come to Atlanta? Can I just fucking destroy it?
That's fair.
I guess as long as me and Cum Dumpster can watch it.
Oh, okay. If you want.
No, I want a solo. No.
Okay.
You're a whore. A filthy, filthy whore.
Oh, sound guy. What is Daniel Sutton's Twitter thing?
D. Harold Lord.
D.
I just
What?
said it on there, huh? I already tweeted him.
Tweet him again. Tell him we need him calling for some hot hardcore. Guys, we got to hang up real quick, and I'm being nice to you by not hanging up on you. We have to hang up because we got to talk some basketball. Okay, well, that's
Sam will be in Atlanta.
I'll be flying out right after the show to jizz on Dustin's wife's face. Yes.
On people.
So have you thought about what... Are you uncomfortable right now?
No, that was interesting. I like talking to people like that because I'm curious what the day-to-day... Like, we all have that dream sequence that's going on, but then what's the everyday for this guy with two chicks that are just hanging?
Morrissey's dream sequence is to have a girlfriend he has to make up.
Yeah.
She's coming to Letterman with me.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, how convenient now that you know I'm not going to be there that she's coming.
Oh, so you've never seen his girlfriend?
That is true.
She doesn't have a girlfriend. She's from
Do you have
Canada.
a girlfriend?
She's
Yeah,
Asian.
yeah. For 2 years.
Do you have pictures?
Yeah, of course.
Can we see them?
Sure.
Show that.
Now, I have some
Taylor's
friends, I'm not
better.
going to say their name. I have friends of mine that I've never seen with women. In like the 10 years I've known them.
Well, I didn't meet your girlfriend
Yay.
until I went to your house.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, but that's just because Sam was embarrassed about her.
Come on, Ari,
Come
don't
on,
say
Ari.
I'm joking.
He looks like
He's actually
the
got a better grid than Dan has.
that David Lee Roth. I
Um,
don't feel tardy. The Hoffer teacher.
Yeah.
Ari looks like the lady in line that's sweating. Remember when he buys the donuts?
Yeah. I do know that, Ari, and he's totally right. You do look like that old lady in that video.
The old Jewy kind of lady.
Yeah, I have friends of mine. I'm like, I've never seen that. Not that they say they have girlfriends. I've never seen their girlfriends. I've never seen them with women.
But what kind of?
Oh, finally,
what type of person would you ever bring your girlfriend to, like the Comedy Store? What good?
She
can
goes
happen?
every Saturday.
Oh, she does go.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's like.
Well,
it's
because
almost like work, you know. It's like I don't know.
I'm cursed. And by the way, I love my girlfriend. I am cursed with a girlfriend who still loves comedy.
Uh-huh.
Like, all my friends are blessed with these chicks who, like, after 2 years are like, I don't want to go there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I hate comedy clubs.
Right.
Not mine. It's like, yeah, I'd like to go every day, all the time.
Oh, okay.
Boom!
Yeah. You need some time to work and focus, but it's
Yeah,
like.
but let him get tired of it.
Yeah.
They never do.
You just bring him and let him get tired of it.
I try. Come on. No, she loves it. It just drives me nuts.
Does she go?
Why is she calling back in? Tell her we don't have time. We're talking basketball now.
Just ignore her.
Yeah.
No, it's someone else calling about UFC.
Hey,
All right, we're getting into basketball right now.
I want to ask Ari. So what did you take out of that one-on-one game that you had with Nick?
Gotta eat breakfast. Gotta have shoes I can play in instead of old Chucks that I was gonna throw away.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta gain some weight if I want to beat Fat Nick.
Nick isn't fat,
He's just
though.
too big. Here's what I should have done. When he was face guarding me at fucking 35 feet away, I should have dribbled away from the basket. Like, away into the corner. Just run away from him to get some space. And then I can dribble towards him and go around him.
Well, here's what I...
When he was right on
Do you
me, I
feel
couldn't
that
even move around him.
Morrissey
He kept reaching
didn't
every
call
time.
calls right? Do you
No,
feel
no,
that
no.
Morrissey allowed him to be a little too physical?
No.
No, he called the whole calls.
That was the whole thing.
But, like-
I dn't call anything.
But, like, even if he did, what would happen? He would call a foul at the top of the key, and then I just get the ball back out. I would check it up. Nick would reach. Like,
It just seems like the $8 million man is breaking down.
check it up again.
Oh, wait, hold on, Ari. We can't hear you.
We just do that all day long.
Well, here was my take. Was
Yeah, I was happy.
that Ari was a crafty veteran. Like he still almost won that game, which he had no business. He had no business even being in the game because of his
My
conditioning.
cable fucking with his connection.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's give it up for the Mexican. Ari, let's talk NBA. The finals are starting on Thursday. What are your opinions?
Man, I mean, here's my opinion. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know if the Spurs are older than they were. And they were too old last year.
You know what, dude?
Too old
We don't even know what
last year.
you're saying. That's how weird,
I don't
crazy
know
this
if they're
finals is.
even older. But Manu Ginobili can't have a worse series than he did last year.
Yeah.
Why is it delayed? Why is what I say delayed? I hear what I say.
Oh my God, he just hung up on him.
What is
I didn't tell you to hang up on him.
I gave hand across the throat, pointed at Ari like.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy calling in.
No, I already hung up on him like you told me to. I thought.
What's your prediction?
This is one of the most exciting finals in a long time because you really don't know who's going to win. I personally think it's LeBron versus the Spurs. I think I hate going against LeBron because he's one of my favorite players of all time. I think the Spurs take it.
I always go with veteran teams, man. And
These are
especially
both
if they
veteran
won.
teams, dude.
No, but the The Spurs have won titles before.
But this team just won 2 in a row.
They lost by a layup.
They're both team. They won 2 in a row. Dwayne Wade has won 1, but this is a veteran team.
They're both veteran. Honestly, I value your opinion. You can't say that about this.
Well, here's the difference is centers and point guards. That's what the Heat doesn't have. That's why the Celtics with Rondo and Garnett could beat the Heat.
They didn't have it last year.
Well, but I'm saying Tony Parker and Duncan.
Which we don't know how healthy he's going to be for this.
So if they have Parker, then.
But they had last year and they couldn't win.
No, well, I personally think that as great as everybody wants to kiss Pop's ass, Pop lost that series for them by not having Duncan in the game. This is game. Stop saving your horses for everything. Get the guys in the thing. If you're gonna rest Parker, you're gonna rest Duncan. Rest him earlier in the game.
Yeah.
He's got to be out there in crunch time.
But you saw Parker, dude. He was unstoppable. They didn't have any guy that could match up.
Until they put.
Ginobili was terrible, but he'll be back and better.
I think it's going to be a tight series. I think what's on the line, LeBron. If LeBron wins this series, he knocks Larry Bird off of Mount Rushmore.
Easy.
Wow. I know you're white, but it's the truth.
Hero.
No, it's Jordan, Magic, and Bird. Those are the only 3 that you can talk to me about. Bill Russell is even on higher.
Higher than
oh yeah,
Magic and Jordan.
11 rings, dude.
Yeah, in a different time, bro.
But you're the best player in 20 years of basketball. He almost quit. He's like Jim Brown. He just quit because
here's my 3 locks.
Yeah,
my 3 locks.
He won like 10 straight championships.
Okay, I'm not arguing. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying, for me, the 3 locks on right now on the 4 is Jordan, Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then that last one's open to interpretation.
No, it's Bird. It's Magic and Bird. They had to play against each other.
It doesn't matter.
They both would have won 8 titles if they hadn't played against each other. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's definitely possible. But it is what it is.
Tiger Woods versus his dick.
What?
It's like Tiger Woods versus his dick. No one wins.
No one wins. I just think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar does not get any respect for how dominant he was.
You know how dominant he was? They outlawed dunking.
Yes. They said
dunking was a offensive goaltending, which I like, by the way. It is. If your hand's over the rim and the ball's going down, you can't touch that ball if it's over the cylinder.
By the way,
they made it illegal to try to stop him.
By the way, he was an all-star like 20 times.
Yeah.
20 times. All-star level seasons.
Well, that's always the mix that you have. Longevity versus quality. So it's like if a guy had amazing 8 years, is that better than a guy who had 20 great years?
Well, I mean, when you're starting to talk LeBron versus Larry Bird, that's most likely what it will come down to.
Right.
Who stayed healthier longer.
Longer.
All right,
tell you what, though, Bird was able to do it when his team, LeBron had to go to another team and go with other players to win.
Well, because that comes down to how much is luck now. How much of this is luck? Does Michael Jordan still, okay, better example, does Kobe Bryant still win as many championships in Charlotte?
Oh, no. He doesn't, well, that's why it almost impresses you more about Wade, because Wade won a title basically when he was the best guy. I mean, he had Shaq, but like even now,
that's a big if.
But it's a completely different team, and he won another title with them, or 2 titles.
Yeah, I mean, he's a smart guy. Kobe Bryant should look at Dwayne Wade going, that's what I need to do. I need to understand that I'm not the guy I was.
Sex with women, he asks for permission, they give it to him, and then he has sex with them.
Yes.
I should look at that.
Ari Shaffir will never stop Kobe rape jokes to the day he dies.
Kobe. I hate Kobe. Fuck him.
I hate Kobe too.
Even if I'm convicted of rape, I will still make Kobe Bryant rape jokes.
That's because everything's legal in Colorado. You have your marijuana, but then you have your rapes too.
Apparently, you can't butt fuck in Colorado.
Can't butt fuck in.
Not in a hotel, especially the front desk help.
What it is, and I always think that some comics that I know out there who fuck a lot of chicks are gonna run into is like, dude, the surest sign you're going to get in trouble is when you start fucking chicks and kicking them out of bedrooms quickly. That's what happened to Tyson. That's what happened to Kobe. They're just like, gotta go. Because these chicks, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to start dating this guy. And he's like, hits it. Gots to go. They're like, rape.
And that's why Jeter is the greatest baseball player of all time.
All time.
Because he can handle that.
For sure.
Gift bags. With no one complaining.
So, Paul, you're going with who? Heat, Spurs.
I'm rooting for the Spurs, obviously.
Who are you going, Ari? Heat, Spurs.
I'm rooting for the Spurs. Spurs and Kings.
I love the Kings. I'm going to be rooting for them.
Dustin Brown. Ithaca's own.
Is on what team?
The Kings, LA Kings. Dustin Brown, the captain. He's from Ithaca.
That's amazing. By the way, I got in Twitter wars with people, and I'm like, I'm sorry, my favorite team on my 5th favorite sport fucking beat your life, your soul.
Well, it reminded me of the Sega Genesis LA Kings teams with Luke Robitaille and Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
And now I can root for them again. I don't know any of the players though.
Ari, man. So
China.
So we won't see you for like a month?
Damn.
Okay. Good point. My apologies.
Studio is awful right now.
Well, it's your connection, Ari. It's nothing with the studio.
I don't know.
It's one of the mic cables. We're trying to figure it out.
You know what I just realized? Why don't we just have Ari call in?
Yeah. We
So I can see you, but it's not that. It's not the Skype connection. This is a different thing. This is your. You don't hear wearing headphones. I can hear you.
Yeah, it's the same thing that's happening to my chair right here.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
this wave is.
All right, we're fine.
The monolith.
We're wrapping up. We're all right. Let me see what time it is real quick. Because my phone's dead. Okay, we'll wrap up in 5 minutes.
I'm going to Skype in from China. I'll do my best to Skype in from China, from all over the world. So, but don't count on it for the next 3 weeks.
Okay, well,
good.
he'll do his best.
Aren't you glad you moved in today so you can pay for the whole month and not be there?
Will you be here next Tuesday?
No, I'm leaving on Sunday.
So wait, can I stay at your place Sunday night? Just leave a window open.
Yeah.
No. So hold on, you got in your apartment and now you're already taking off.
Keys for you.
That's how he got kicked out of his last apartment.
Yeah. All right. I'm very excited for you, Ari. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun in China.
Thanks, Sammy. Here's to 3 ways.
And I really appreciate how much you helped me push my album. I really do appreciate it.
I'm pushing it.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. It did really. It got. Ari, what did you get the #1 on Billboard?
I didn't really look at Billboard. Almost definitely not. How can I get #1 album on Billboard? I'm a comedy album.
I got the #6.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They emailed me. They're like, "Hey, you got on the charts." I'm like, "With a bullet," they called it. Hot shot with a bullet.
That means quickly.
Yeah.
Since Bob Newhart, no one's done it.
With the bullet.
The bullet.
You got any dates you want to push?
Let's see. I don't think so. Stress Factory, June 20th and 21st.
Where's that?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
So that'll be after the Letterman.
Congratulations, dude.
Hey, thanks.
Again, David Letterman, a credit that no one will know 4 years from now.
Shut up. Be positive, Ari.
It goes.
New Ed Kilborn show.
I'll be in the Ed Sullivan Theater where the Beatles did their Ed Sullivan performance.
Dude, I'm so happy for you. You deserve it.
That'd be pretty
Because
cool.
whoever takes his place, all you're going to say is The Late Show.
The Colbert.
Yeah, you're just going to be like The Late Show. You don't have to say Late Show with David Letterman, which is still a great thing.
Yeah,
they don't have to know you weren't on the Colbert one, so you just say The Late Show on CBS.
I mean, you don't want it to be like, hey, that guy was on Carson.
Yeah.
That kind of that's how old you are.
Yeah, some people still do that. 18 times. These kids don't even know who Carson is.
These kids.
These kids
today.
So, Ari, are you banging any puss while you're in New York before we go? Okay. That's a very sexy freeze. By the way, if anyone wants to make a fake Grindr account for Ari, please take that picture.
Are they gonna put you on the? What's the name of that glasses website?
Is there a website for people who want to bone people with glasses?
No, his glasses are from that sponsor he's got now. Yeah, use that picture.
What's your sponsor? Your glasses sponsor. Seduction. Anybody want to glaze these glasses? What?
That was definitely...
Yeah, freeze that. Can we have that? Can we? Someone, please start a Grindr account for Ari.
Well, go LA Kings.
Yeah, go Kings. What do you guys got? Kings in how many?
Wow. 7. We got to go 7 again.
Kings in 7. Ari, I love you. Have a safe trip in China. Keep us posted. Don't eat anything weird. Bang puss, bro.
Yeah, don't get put in prison, Ari. Be careful.
Believe in yourself.
Bye, buddy.
We'll see you, bud.